Hey, Umuchina Kele, or Abrala. Hey, I'll get the money here. On that bar. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Biafra, Kwenu. Hey, I don't talk before. When I know why here. When I come block on here, say I know why here. No problem. When the war start, we go know who be who. Biafrans. How many times did I call you? You don't want to listen. I say boycott every churches that is against freedom. Boycott every food from the Fulani herdsmen. Boycott every onions from the Boko Haram. Boycott anything that come from the north. When we say that no one more could go, they don't want to leave us, one will go. But they want to carry their food to poison us. Go punish them. I said I'm going to boycott anything will go bring death. And timely death for Igbo land. Biafra land, boycott all their food, not eat their food. I don't talk about boycott Dangote product. Anything where you bring, nah, lie. You want to take and kill you. You want to put you under subjection. No listen to them. No buy their food, no buy their cement, no buy their chicken, no buy their anything. I tell you, if you try them, God don't punish you. Now that they hungry you. Now that they hungry you. Let's I forget. Make I ask now one question. Jumama and Emeka, make I answer me this question very carefully. Land don't finish for Sabah. Land don't finish for Wede. Land don't finish for Anambra. Land no dey Port Harcourt. Land no dey Aba. Why una dey deceive una sef? Say only Yoruba land and Hausa land una go build the whole mansion when I go get in the whole world. Now crazy dey worry una. Una dey craze. May God forgive una. Make una come back home. I don't talk am. I say boycott every food from Hausa. Boycott their kuli, boycott their suya, boycott their sugar cane. You don't block your ear, say no one here. One day, I tell you, one day, very, very soon, they could roast the human being like a suya, give you for me to go chop am from Hausa, go this and I remit. I don't talk about no one listen. Take time. Biafrans. Boycott anything that has to do with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, all their products. Now lie. I said I lie, yo. They want to take and kill you. They want to take your land, invade your house and sleep with your women. They're dangerous. So anything that has to do with them. Remember, Boko, when I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. Fulani herdsmen. They are bet of self-feather, so all of them be the same thing. Now, brothers and sisters, though, they know they look back for a kilo, they chop women be like suya. That's how I did not tell you. Any Igbo man, any Biafra man, where you make investment for North, for Kanu, for Sokoto, for Meduguri, Taraba, anywhere where you get investment. Sell and come back home, die no day. They won't kill you. Boycott anything that has to do with Hausa. They are dangerous. Not so I do not tell you. They say they be get a man, not take them more. They say they do pedicure, they do manicure, they want clean your leg, they want clean your house. No grill, they want kill you. They go chop you. Not only that one, including their food and their product and anything that has to do with them. Anything where one concern them, not them. Not only that one, if you not say they for Lagos, if they go to Yoruba man church, if they waste your time, carry your time, they pay, they throw your money up and down. Sell the whole property where you go there. Go back home. They don't want you. They don't want you. You know one listen. The people where they bring on this message in Biafra Referendum Media Group worldwide under the leadership of Mazen and the Kane Ohamadike Biafra one of Biafran land. Thank you, Kemesia. Mr. Producer.
Ipob. One way only. All must go.
All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. It's not by force to be together. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. Naturally, Biafra go. Let my people go. Naturally, Biafra go. Naturally, my people go. Naturally, my people go. Let my people go. Wake up this morning, I look in the sky, all I see is rising sun. Choloma. Obono Chukuna Nolura, the land of the rising sun. Yeah, let my people go. Yeah, let my people go. Ekele nande kalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. Yeah, ekele nande kalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. What freedom is all about. Ekele nande kalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Blessing at all, make a leggy. Opakise Mukisike. Onyama different name. We are not fighting for war, but freedom. All we need is freedom. And the Kalo make a leggy. Olu make a leggy. Onyama table, Olu make a leggy. Olu make a leggy. Olu nekuri, Olu make a leggy. Olu make a leggy. Olu make a leggy. Olu make a lunu. One great family. We can never vanish. We can never be afraid. We remain the same. All we need is freedom. 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 It's not by force to be together. We are not fighting for war. We are fighting for freedom. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. I feel be one family. Let my people go. We live together as one. Let my people go. We can never be banished. Let my people go. No matter what the devil may do. Let my people go. We keep on going higher. Let my people go. We are one love. Let my people go. Umuchuko kikabiama. Let my people go. Nande kalo. Let my people go. Eji mohira wase. Let my people go. Obasibi edike bagu. Let my people go. Eba boleno. Let my people go. Asengato lojo. Let my people go. Oye neche vise no giso. Let my people go. Whether devil like it or not. Let my people go. Biafra must come. Let my people go. We must be free. Let my people go. Credible you see. Credible you see. Guess me. Anyway. Akwangura gagwana Biafra ya bia guess him no wasi. Guess you na make it one day. Guess you can we are going higher. Incredible you see mwabia.
Our Father who art in heaven, Nanyin kebine ligwe, ka hagedin so, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwa Biama believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, We will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said.
Once again, Biafrans across the globe, you are from Idoma, you are from Igala, you are from Iyala, you are from Ubobura, you are from Ugeb, you are from Calabar, Ugoja, you are from Andone, you are from Okwane, you are from Akwa Ibom, you are from Kalabari Okreka, you are from Oguni, wherever you come from, Urobu Shekiri, Patane, Mbiama, Abraka Uli, Abo, Ebake, wherever you come from. I say Biafra. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night. At the same time, I greet conscious people, people who still have conscience, irrespective of where they come from. I greet you this morning. This is Radio Biafra Extra for the avoidance of doubt. Streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. There are things I think wishing is like insulting God. If not, I would have reduced my age and let him become my father. But then, to each his own. The man who stood against corruption. Many people are so frustrated today because they've not been able to destroy Radio Biafra. Nigeria has spent so much money trying to stop Radio Biafra, more than any of you can imagine. So when they give you names of projects ongoing through the late Buhari and continuing with the Jubri in Asurok, you must understand that Radio Biafra is one of them. But our leaders say, as much as well you wake up every morning and you hear our voice on Radio Biafra, know that Biafra must come. There is no two ways about it. Biafra must come. But Nigerians can't access it. And so what are they doing? One man stood against them. Of course, he is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom. When I sit back, I begin to look at who are your heroes? Who are heroes of Nigeria? Go and look at all of them. They are Muhammadu Buhari, late one. Yaradua, late one. Obasanjo, almost dying. Babangida, now in a wheelchair. Abacha in the grave already. Who are your heroes? They are all war criminals. But let's look in the real sense. Arewa have their heroes. Oduduwa has their heroes. But there is their hero. But I say, Biafra, who is your hero? Tell me. Will you be ano? Or who is your hero? There are many of them, but you may not have heard their name, but they are there. They will never go away. No wonder Jesus said, though they are dead, but yet they will continue living. Those who believe in him, and those who genuinely fight for Biafra will never die. For even when they are dead, they will continue to live. Dim Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu, the people's general. He gave up everything. He and his men, they fought when they should have run away. They faced this evil empire called British. Bloodied men when they should have hid. They gave up everything when should have run to their comfort zone. And when he died, some said it's over. Because most of his children and most people are coming from left and right claiming to be their children, even destroy what he stood for. And when I look there, hey, I am Bianca, Ojuku wife. Put her there. Hey, I am Ojuku first son. Go and sit down. If you do not know what your father fought for, if you do not know why your father risked comfort himself, then shut up. Today, one small boy, as you call him, came out. You should be looking for Theresa May relatives and befriending them and be, jumping up and down. Of course, we will sponsor him. He left his comfort zone. He put his life on the line. You people are not satisfied. You're so disgraceful and so shameless to the extent that you are even... Let me not go there. But you see what? We really don't have the dollar to buy our conscience. We will not appreciate him the way we do. Because as you are a politician, you steal our money and you give it to us. Of course, you have impoverished us. All of us are hungry. So what else do you expect the people to do? Your money will lose its potency very soon. But then I remember George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. Delta State is Biafra land. And at least at this moment, I served the indigenous people of Biafra in the capacity of the African Rep and the Nigerian International Coordinator. I must appreciate the Almighty Creator. But before then, I will want to see every man and woman across the globe who are working relentlessly to make sure that Radio Biafra is up and running. You are a man, you are a woman. For the sake of privacy, I would not want to mention your name. But I want all of you to know that nobody who's dropped a penny into IPOB because of our freedom, that will never go unrewarded. You have no idea. You have no idea what it takes to come on air. But there are men and women, you may not hear their name. But when you read the history of Biafra, you will hear their name. Because we will tell you and our children and the world how we overcome. How Radio Biafra start broadcasting inside the touchy car, tuke, without engine like Bembela. Let me appreciate you, Koki Kabiama. I thank him for all of you. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, ịmakwa n'eziokwu na-emara mma o, ịhụnanya na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anya dadi o, ịmana inwe gị mgbanwe, ọ dị onye dị ka gị, ebu Alpha na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Our topic this morning is simple. It's time to apply common sense. Our topic, I said again, it's simple. It is time to apply common sense. My father told me that common sense is not common. So when I say it's time to apply common sense, forget about that common there. It is just to make you understand that no matter how hard it is for you to get sense, to have sense, it is still common. Because every human being is supposed to have common sense. But then applying common sense becomes another issue. I've seen people have associated with men and women, and when they sit back in their ivory tower, when they relax back to introduce themselves, when they want you to think they are somebody, whereas they are not body, human being, most especially when they are black people, I see their emptiness. Yes, I am professor. So. Go and look at the names of professors in Nigeria now. All of them are Hausa people. I begin to wonder, did they go to get their own professorship from Daura or from where are they getting their professorship? Professor Melu Melu, Professor Awusa, Professor Okoko Awusa, Professor Ochinshinama, Professor Awusa everywhere, Professor. Tomorrow now your children will say, Awusa go to school. That is why they are ruling us. And some of you are already thinking, hey, Yoruba go to school. Hey, that is why they are ruling us. But I don't blame you. When they tell you to use common sense, you don't go to school to get common sense. You can answer professor, engineering, doctorating, architecting, lawyering. You can read anything you like. That is your business, but it doesn't give you sense. Sometime I was privileged to work in the office of Gani Adam. Did I say Gani Adam? What is the name of this barrister? Woman activist, human rights activist in Yoruba. The name just went out of my head. I worked with him for about 8 months. When I remember his name, I will tell you. This man is respected globally. Maybe God don't want me to call his name. But when we are in the office, he goes to the toilet. Inside the office, he will lock the door. He will be sitting there, of course, as a Yoruba man. The nyash will be doing this is a Nigerian figure. But I know he's educated, but he don't have sense. That is how most of us are. Very educated, but you don't have sense. Sense is not degree. You go to school to get a piece of paper. They call it certificate. Okay, certificate. They call it certificate. That is what you go to school to get. But our fathers didn't go to school, but they had sense. The structures and system they left in place, even with all your degree and everything we have, we can't even defend any of them. Will you know what they've been able to achieve? Will you know the lengths they have gone to? You will marvel. Common sense. If you have it, it's time to apply this common sense. Stop letting the Hausa, Yoruba, and British government to use you for dirty job. And then they go away with it. You want to keep Bayelsa man. You don't need to go and look for somebody from China. You take Bayelsa man. You want to kill Ikuri man. You don't need to go to somebody from Kwatangora. You use Ikuri man. You want to kill Igbo man. You don't need to go to Sambisa. You use Igbo man. You want to use kill Benue man. You use Benue man. Go and ask David Mark what I'm saying. You want to kill Igala. Use Igala man. They use you and they dump you. I never knew that the Chief Justice of Nigeria is a Niger Delta man. But he was there when Hausa was setting kangaroo court against Ipob and against our leader. They use you, they dump you. How long will it continue? How long will it continue? It is time to apply common sense. To as a Biafra, Nigeria say, oh, we honor you with this Harare degree and Rodero degree. Run for your life because they are going to kill you. Watch all the Biafrans that have served Nigeria. Where are their end? And leaders say, serve Nigeria and come back in shame. Most of you are still sleeping. British government, the devil of our time, is not relenting. They want oil. They are willing to destroy the whole of Africa because of oil. But most people who came with them are already gone. It is time to apply common sense. It is time. Somebody wrote, a Biafran wrote, mere agitation cannot guarantee Biafra. This person supposedly is Abga chieftain. He's telling you that mere agitation will not guarantee Biafra. So what will? When I joined IPOB newly, and all of us will gather and be discussing about Biafra. All of us knew that as Biafrans, we really need to come together. We were able to uncover the relationship between us. Because our leader, Mazen Nandekano, taught us well. We started agitating. We come on air every day to make them see the truth. They start killing our people. Our leader was arrested. We keep on protesting. We were molded down in thousands. But we continue. And every day, I am very happy that even some Bini people want to be Biafra. Even if when there are some hopeless Biafrans who want to be Nigeria, maybe we will do exchange for them. Nobody hates Biafra more than Biafra compared to Bini people. But look at Bini people now telling you they are Biafra. Even though they can't pronounce it where they call it Biafra. But then, we will exchange them and give you Niger Delta who are not Biafrans to them because you don't have sense. But then that does not mean we don't know the territory of Biafra. It is time to apply common sense. He said, no, men agitating, but maybe he's right. Maybe what this Abga chieftain man is telling us is that it is time to bomb Nigeria. You have to cause for war. That is what will give us Biafra. But then, if what it takes to give us Biafra is to bomb the whole world, and then we shall, or let the whole world bomb us, and the alternative. That is why I say apply common sense. Who is Abga? Where is Abga? They use Abga to deceive Ojukwu. May my supreme leader Mazenande Kano not allow anybody to deceive him. May Chukwu Kitabiama not allow them to deceive him. But then he will not take away single regard we have for Dim Chukwemeka or Dimegu Ojukwu, the people's general, and his deputy Philip Effiong. Oh, don't worry. You see, they come back home, They knew that in the next 10 years or thereabout, if Ojukwu had come back home, he had the right to start all over what he started in the first place. But very close to the time. No, come back home. Biko batawa. He came back. Ojukwu came back. They indicted him. And I will say, Ojukwu, before we allow you to relax in Nigeria, you must open political party so that Biafrans, gullible ones, can think that all of us are together. Ojukwu say, no, I can't do this. People like Nayan Wodu, who are telling Mazenande Kanu to be subdued to Nigerian government, all of them start advising Ojukwu. Can I open one Abga? And open one Abga. And you chanini I got to you told him you will vote for him. You gave him assurance you are with him. He fell for you. And today what happened? Ojukwu can't even win in his own political party. Because all the people who were telling, oh, you gotta vote here, you gotta vote, all of them went to vote for our side Yoruba. And so if you are with Abga, you should be ashamed of yourself. Where are the people Abga raised? All of them now are core member for Satan of Sokoto. And so when you are coming and say, oh, IPOB should form a political party, where is the one Ojukwu fought from? We are standing here for. What is your patronage to them? You say, I was a party already. So when you are there, you say, the last time I checked, the only Abuga who is in Kanye, or who may be sincere, I think that should be Alesoti. The rest Abuga, these people are criminal. Is it not time to apply common sense? So when somebody say, hey, IPOB should open a political party and then let's fight with their population, with their number, are we here to buy voters card? May God not allow us to make mistake. It is time to apply common sense. Where is Ojukwu? Where is Abuga? And then somebody from Abga, they call him Abga Chieftaincy. Is he Abga Chieftaincy? Ndioshi. They would have called him Abga General Overseer. This is what he's telling you, that mere agitation will not bring Biafra. But even if it will not bring Biafra, will he be a Biafran person that will be saying that? But of course we know. They take their product in our land. A lot of people bearing Biafran name, but they are not part of us. Then he will come and yap. How long will you allow them to be using you and to be dumping you? A board of trustee member of the All Progressive Grand Alliance have said that agitation for Biafra without corresponding development of other cities outside Igbo land will not give us Biafra. He expressed dismay over Igbo continuing establishment of factory in diaspora without resources to invest in their homeland. Let's follow it bit by bit. This Afghan chieftaincy said that having agitating for Biafra in Igbo land. What is Igbo agitating? Am I Igbo man? Without an account, you think I'm Igbo man? I am Bendel Igbo. Sorry, Bendel Igbo. Igbo. I'm Igbo. And Niger Delta. You are Delta Niger. What am I saying invariably? Agitating for Biafra is not Igbo affair. This is where all those of you saboteurs from Igbo land fail. I told somebody, I say, see, Nati say Nandekano, our leader, na Igbo man. He don't transcend, he don't come up for that level. So you will say Igbo, come kill him. You will know Nandekano is from Abo. You will know Mazen Nandekano is from Bayelsa. You will know Mazen Nandekano is from Enugu. You will know Mazen Nandekano is from Cross River State. It has transcended. He has lived beyond all of you. Apply common sense. You need common sense. Most of you don't even know that Mazen Nandekano father, senior the one that senior my mother. He's not from Afari Beku any longer for your information. But for the purpose of identity, record purposes. You know, terrorists don't have identity, but we have identity. The first recognized terrorists according to Nigeria across the globe with identity. And I am George Onibe. Go to Abo and look for Onibe family. We are not hiding. Nonsense. No, he said, no. I carry other Igbo people along, but I'm not Igbo man now, according to your own Nigerian chartered. How do I put the grammar? No. Look, go ahead. Is he not? Who is he doing Igbo? You think we are here to do Igbo? We are here to do Bonkanye. No, we are here to deliver total Biafra. Our leader Mazen Nandekano say every Biafra, even the mad one, all of them will be coming home. And now you know there is no two ways about it. But no, he's addressing us. You know, you see, it's just apply common sense. We're helping you to apply common sense. He expressed dismay that Igbos are not developing their land. They are using it to develop another place. And this will not help us. But it's very hopeless. Because one thing he does not know is that no matter how rich you are, no matter the level of romance you have with Nigeria, no matter how much you have soiled your hand with Nigerian people, no matter how many of your people you have killed to become relevant, here in Biafra land, you will never be allowed to build any company that will empower your people. Have you not noticed it? The only company you will be allowed to build in Biafra land is hotel. All of you, what do you have in Biafra land? Hotel. But people like Oji Zokalu, when they begin to tell you their investment in the Aura, you will marvel. And these are the people you think are going to come. Oh, let's come for Biafra. They are more interested in their investment in the north and in the west. And these are all Fulani people. British government did their job well. When we are agitating so that you see what you are not seeing. Without now, you will not know that all the people who are having investment in the Yoruba and Hausa land are part of the problem why Biafra will not come on time. Not all of them, majority of them. But the enemy did their job well. But it's time to apply common sense. Somebody called here some time ago and say, I came home, I want an open company. You see, I'm calling from America. We have to join politics because politics will enable us to develop our land. You know, when I come, I want to build a company that can produce diamond and produce torotoro. And I went to Abuja for certificate. They told me I cannot build it in my land, that I had to build it in Abuja. And I say, bullshit, I cannot build it in Abuja. I had to go back to America. But I'm saying that IPOB should join political party so that we're going to build it in our land. Who told you political party will make you build company in your land? It will never. This stigma, this evil against the Biafran people, it will never go away. We have to go away. And that is why we agitate. But this is Afghan chieftaincy. Him and Ankanye Bonkanye. He went on to say, he said, it will not be an overstatement to say that the Igbos were the most entrepreneurial race in Black Africa, but have not been able to harness their potentiality to their best advantage. Now, understand, that is grammar. This grammar, they confuse people. He said, yes, it is true that the Igbos were, which means they are no longer. This is somebody supposedly Abuka, Onyibo. The Igbos were. So they are no longer. You see, when you come out and you speak grammar, you disgrace yourself. You think somewhere along the line, oh, you are intimidating them. All of them are come late. On our time don't expire. No, look at what he's saying. The Igbos were. They were. Which means before, the Igbos are entrepreneurs. They have the potentialities of entrepreneurialism and very capability. Oh, yeah, but indirectly, he's even running his father down. But you see, but it's unfortunate they've not used this very advantage for their own good. So what is he telling you? Do not agitate, romance with one Nigeria. Even though all the governors and presidents in Nigeria from Lagos State and the rest of them, all of them are foreigners. Romance with them, let foreigner give you your land. Have you not seen why they kill you at will? Apply common sense. He said nobody should give Ndibo Biafra. We already have Biafra here with us. And Biafra belongs to us. As was declared on May 30th, 1967. It is an act of stupidity to ask anybody to give you Biafra. This is what Abga chieftaincy is saying. But when they want to deceive you, they say, Biafra is already here. Everything, you know, they deceive you. We are Biafra. Do you know Atiku some time ago said we are all Biafra in spirit? No, but we are not all Oduduwa in spirit. We are not all Arewa in spirit. Even Atiku is a Biafra in spirit. Apply, use your common sense. They will use you and dump you. This man was paid to write this rubbish. But the writing of rubbish is to deceive the gullible Biafra. But the truth is that Biafra has already been there before British government came. Biafra will continue to remember that whether they acknowledge it or not. And nothing can stop Biafra because the level they have pushed Biafra to them, it is impossible for anybody to stop Biafra. Not even a little cheap write-up from somebody without sense. Nothing will change anything. He said, no. It don't have to fight for Biafra. Biafra is here already. And nobody should give Ndibo Biafra. But I'm not Ndibo now. Abo Mondenjo. Abo Monde Abo. So if nobody should give Ndibo Biafra, are you saying nobody should give Ndi Akwa Ibom Biafra? Are you saying nobody should give Ndi Gala Biafra? Are you saying nobody should give Ndi Niger Delta Biafra? So who exactly are you speaking for? I'm talking of Abga chieftaincy. Is it chieftain or how do they call them? Because you are not supposed to pronounce their name rightly. When you see all these hopeless people who don't have sense, who are insincere, you don't pronounce their name correctly. When I type British. It will show me starting with capital letter. I will tell my phone, it's a lie. Britain in my phone must start with small letter. Most of you, they think, look at this guy, he can't even write properly. I write it properly. I will break the rules for writing. There's a boy I love on Facebook. When he writes on Facebook, on social media, he will say, as I was wanting and I came across and I saw it and they were beating him and he was dying. Maybe he has finished dying. Somebody say, which kind of grammar be this English mother? But you think that guy is a stupid guy? He's just passing a message. So when you see me use small letter instead of capital letter, shocking yourself, you don't even know the message you are passing. How dare my phone tell me how to spell their name? Nigeria must be spelled in small letter. So is British government. So is all this lunatic. Starting their name with capital letter is a sign of degrading yourself because they are lower than animal. Apply common sense. Only common sense. Nobody should give Ndibo Biafra. But is there anybody who want to give Ndibo Biafra before? If they wanted to give Ndibo Biafra, Ojuku would have gotten Biafra. But because they don't want to give Ndibo Biafra, you think we are going to keep quiet? We will get it. Freedom is not given, but it is taken. The land of Biafra is crying because our people in diaspora have abandoned to develop or have abandoned it to develop other areas like Abuja, Lagos, and other places. And you are here telling them to give you Biafra. No, this is Abuga chieftaincy. He's telling you now that the reason why Biafra is not developed is that those of you in diaspora refuse to develop Biafra land. You are developing Lagos and Abuja and diaspora. He may be partially right, but he's not saying it for your own benefit. He's trying to tell those of us at home here in Biafra land that those of you in diaspora are the problem. So that we start fighting those of you in Biafra. But common sense will tell you where they are going to. To tie your own street, you need permission from our man. To dig sockaway toilet, you need permission from our man. Most of you don't know that even in Anambra State, to dig borehole, you will pay money more than that which you used to dig borehole. And there are people walking up and down coming to collect borehole money. The government that is not ashamed of themselves, that they cannot provide the people with a drinkable water, pipe-borne water. The same government are telling you, how dare you provide good water for yourself? And they are collecting it. Go to Anambra. And there are some lunatic jumping up and down without common sense, saying, he pay us. Government say he pay us. He gonna pay us. Go to Abia Okezi Ekpazo is trying to collect tenant rate from landlord. You built your house with your money, and somebody is telling you that our governor say every landlord must be paying house rent. Then why did I build house? But common sense will tell you all these things they are doing is to impoverish you the more. Impoverish you the more, so you will become a beggar. You will become a beggar only thinking for the next plate of food you will eat to remain alive. Not how to develop your place. But this chieftaincy, Abga, chieftaincy didn't tell you that. Don't let anybody deceive you. You know, the land of Igbo now is crying because you develop another man's land. You didn't develop your own. But the land of Igbo is not crying that Hausa and Yoruba refuse to allow you to develop your land. I know how Biafra land looked before the war. And I could only see the reason behind the envy of the Yoruba and Hausa. As early as you can date back, when they tell you there was a battle, there was a Daura, Enugu was London already. Envy and jealousy led them to what they are doing. And immediately after the war, within the first decade, the Biafran people fought very hard to rebuild their place. And when they saw the speed, they said, no, we will not give these people this privilege. Go to almost all the university in Biafra land. Elect, chemical engineering, all those things that will enable us to build another Ogbunigwe or Igwe Ogbuni. They have shut all of them down in the universities in Biafra land. You can only go there as a woman and read banking and finance. Then they turn you to bank agent. You're not going to be sleeping with Hausa people to bring money into the bank. Go and ask Alesoti, you know what I'm saying. Or you can read hotel management in university for 10 years. If they allow you to read medicine, it's because they know that our Yoruba blood cannot carry medicine. That's why they allow you. At least they can use you. Igbo land is not crying for this thing. They are crying that, oh, we use it. Don't let anybody deceive you. This is the time to apply common sense, I must tell you. His name is Eze Onoka, who is the proprietor of a Regini Games Village, Oba. Instead that things could be produced in Biafra land, made in Biafra land, exported to other countries of the world with general capacity. He's saying, no. All these things we are saying, we can produce this in Biafra land, then we now export it. Which seaport are you going to export it from? Is it not Yoruba seaport? When they pass River Niger, you go see some iron skeleton will hang everywhere. You go to see a seaport. It is sand dredging equipment, but sheep used to come in there. I thought Mongo Park came to River Niger. Where did he follow? Most of you say, no. Mongo Park actually, he didn't enter aeroplane. He came through the sea because there was no aeroplane then. But even the lightest vessel can't sail River Niger anymore. No, produce made in Abashu, made in Anambra shoe, made in Abo shoe, then send it to diaspora. As if Awusa will allow it to pass. wake up and apply common sense. That is his advice. Now I think it is important to read in between the line. It's very important. Who is this Abuga man? Who exactly is he? Who is Abuga? What step are we supposed to take so Biafra will come to bomb Nigeria? He's expressing dismay. He's yapping on and on and on. Let nobody deceive you. Whatever this man said is an open mockery against Biafra. An open mockery, I must tell you. The land of Biafra is crying because people in diaspora have abandoned. But this is not the truth. It is a blackmail to our people in diaspora. Biafras must remain focused because more enemies are yet to show their face. No matter what this man has said, more enemies are yet to show their face. You people don't understand. Those who are saying, oh, give us order, give us order. Restoring Biafra is not about carrying AK-47. When we carry AK-47, our side will endorse it. We're going to break the Guinness Book of Record. Because all those things they are doing, with the juju they are carrying up, and we know all these things. But the most important thing is what we are doing. They know. So they want to tell you, no, leave agitation, leave protest, leave talking. Some people say, IPOB know they protest again. Hey, they don't quiet. But we never quiet now. We just study the system. Hausa don't they wake up. Yoruba don't they wake up. You know, see Hausa people, they wake up, they challenge the government, Hausa, because now they don't know, say all these their so-called leader, they there to they use their head. Then don't they wake up. And Hausa man will never wake up now. Now he go blame himself. We go they talk and they talk and they talk and they talk and who go kufere ke efe ikokukuke upo. O kufere refe ihane la nyire kore mu kufere efe ikokukuke upo. Ikokuku ke upo wakamari eshoku haneshoku ya ka bapo hawe ya handi wenyi jisi neshoku ya wonno. Don't let them deceive you. The agitation is killing them even more than AK-47. Time to apply common sense. This is Radio Biafra Isra for the avoidance of doubt. Our people must remain focused. Our people must not allow anybody to deceive them because Biafra is already here. More enemies are going to come. You are not seeing them yet, but they are everywhere. But we must fight to the end. We must fight till Biafra is restored. We must fight to ensure that in the end, our people will be totally free from the zoo called Nigeria. A time where our people should be able to come back home, invest in our land, and we having the right to decide our destiny. I'll be back in a minute.
United Nation, you gave us law of self-determination. We followed your principles in freedom fighting. But why does the life of a black man doesn't matter to you all? Biafrans have been massacred in large quantities.
This is my song for freedom.
He takes the beat.
They call me Chris Jockey. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil, for still God is always with me. Yeah, He's always with me. And the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home. Yeah, we made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and the time is too late. To join me, let us get it now. For happiness we all rejoice, 'cause we are the children of God. I am talking about the holy land, yeah, where God will always reign, and the sun will shine again. So we the people rejoice, yeah, where no one will tell me, yeah, that my song is suicidal, that I will lose my life for singing songs, where there is freedom of speech. Mr. Mepho will remind us that we are children of the Most High God. In Jerusalem we meet again, yeah, because we are the children of God, and the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home, yeah, we made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and the time is too late. So join me, let us get it now. Through happiness we all rejoice. So we are the children. We are praying for the moment, yeah, when heaven will come for us, and the world will talk about us, so no one else have to die. All this nation will respect us, yeah. Understand we just wanna go back home. No amount of contest to show, yeah, because we all got possessed, and the spirit is in me. My director will return home, yeah. Show us love we used to do before. Beautiful faces I will see again, yeah. We need you, and we wait on you, and the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home, yeah. We made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and then it's too late. So join me, let us get it now. Happiness we all rejoice. We are the children of God.
Yes, at this moment our lines are open. The number to call, our WhatsApp line is 070 815 456 42. Our WhatsApp line once again is 070 815 456 42. For the last time, our WhatsApp line is 070 815 456 42. And our direct line is 081 221 52971. Our direct line once again is 081 221 52971. For the last time, our direct line is 081 221 52971. And the special number dedicated to the female, and no male should call it, is 081 288 58164. Special number for the female is 081 288 58614. It is time to apply common sense. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning. Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, Mama Zonibe. My name remains. My name remains where you chine do magani. We come one Nanimo. I resided here in Italy. Mazoni permit me to call on Tuku Kabiama on behalf of our leader.
Go ahead, please.
Tuku Kabiama Kasaka says that you go to the Messiah. Operanki Toku the Noni and you do Mugezu Kogi. anyị bụ mgbe ezukọ n'okwu gị na mgba awa wee na-asị gị Chukwu okike maka ka ibugola anyị ụzọ berela anya chebe nke Chukwu chere ụzọ ya ka ụgbọ ụzọ anyị Chukwu okike ma ịgbaka ndị ka igbo na mma ịgbaka ebe ka igbo na mma lee nna anyị alalụgo tete onwe ha onye lụrụ aja ụlọ nwere si n'ụlọ ahịa n'ọnwụ n'agbanyeghị na ya mahụ n'ala ka ụmụnna anyị niile ndị ọzọ mana anyị na-ekene gị na-asị gị biko okike abịa ma iwe otito oriwe mbunye elu anyị na-akpọ mmụọ igbo ukwu igbo nke igwe ọcha aha ọ na-adịghị ma ya na gụwa ugeri Abakaliki wọrị oke igwe a na Ọnịcha na-ewu oji Ọka Kalaba Enugu Eket Oji Ogoja Uyo Igala Nsụka Kotekpe n'ọrụ Aba Ahaba Owerri Ụmụahịa Agbọ Ịgba nke Ịgba Akịrị Ichekiri Urobo Igbo Ukwu Igbo na m asụkọ ha gbogote ka ha bịa ụzọ kpere azụ Eke Oye na Afọ na Nkwọ Udo na Ogwugwu na Ngere na Arọ asụkọ ha gbogote ka ha bịa bụ ya ụzọ kpere anya jea kichikuchikozo ya kwubogo ụzọ n'anya ịgbọta ebe ka gbo na mma ịgbọka ebe ka gbo na mma si n'ọnwa ya ole na ọda ya nwụ na mma ka anyị na-arị Chukwu okike abịa ma n'isi onye isi ahụ ha ma dike nna m dị ka na anyị na-asị Chukwu okike abịa ya bịa bụ ụzọ kpere ha Chineke chechukwu ụzọ n'anya isi m ya bụ His Royal Majesty zere okwuta n'isi m ya bụ Iyom Ugo Eze nwunye Iyom Uchechi na nwa ya na ụmụnne niile anya onwe anyị bụ IPOB worldwide anyị na-asị mbụ n'elu ugboro aha nsọ Chukwu okike abịa n'isi ha ụmụ nwe odibo gị niile gbara ụwa niile gburugburu Uche Mmefọ Maazị Uche Mmefọ Maazị Odibe Maazị Mpawafụ Chike Doziem nne ya anya agba anyị Aịzaya Ụba Michael Ilo anya Anthony Mokwoje IPOB worldwide ana m ewere uru n'aha ya n'aka nsọ Chukwu okike abịa ma wee na-asị na ọdụgolo anyị mma na-eke na Oye na Afọ na Nkwọ na anyị bido otu anụnwa na-eme esi otu a na-eme na-aga na anyị elu ebe anyị na-aga na-agbanyeghị ndị na-akọ eriri anyị na-asị Chukwu okike abịa ma ya biko ndị na-atụ anya ofe aka ya nwere aka na-atọ aha na-atụsighị ike maka na nwa nke mara aka nne nwa nke mara aka ekpie ụfọdụ na-abịa agwa anyị na ha nụrụ agha na ha ji wee hụ ha ji wee jebe nkewa nkewa mana onweghị ya wefụtere trozin iwe na-ezuzugharịsị ụfọdụ na Island jebiri o nwere nke nọ na Island na-akụgheri agba anyị amaghị na ụfọdụ nọ na hiding place na-akụgheri agba John Johnson Udokwe a sị m ebe ọbụla ị nọ ọ gaghị adịrị gị mma mgbe idu ebe Pakistan confront ọmụ nwa onye Chinedu aga na-ekwu against our leader ọ ma adịrịtara gị mma n'ụwa gị wasak na-ekwusie ike na-asọdụ ọbụla hara anya aja nwa ga-afọkpọchi ya anya onye ọbụla hara ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ma aja nwa ọ ga-afọkpọsi ya anya n'oge na-adịrị anya maka na nwa onye anyị ji nke anya apịghị ụkwa aka nke aka na-anụ anya ara ọ ga-akpọ nwe ekele nwa ngwere ka anyị bịa ka anyị tọọ maka na orugo na omume and omekọrọ n'izu ụmụnne m o mekwa n'ọnwa onye ọnwụ na-agbakwa mbọ akwụkwọ aka ya mmiri maka na British government can never tell us how to live in Biafra land. They have no right. We are not in the same value system with the British. They just come and they impose on us. They impose on us and they do all the nonsense they do, committed all the atrocities they committed on this planet. And telling us and showing the whole world that they are precious, they are righteous, they are this, they are next. Chukwu okike abịa ma so gwa mara onye n'igwe. Gwa mara onye eziokwu ka nna akwu ite unu fie n'ụwa wee na-asị gị Chukwu okike abịa ma onye ọna ha IPOB aja. Ana asị gị ha onye aha aja nke ekofu ka ọ na-adị. Chukwu okike abịa wee na-ayọ n'isi ụmụ ndị anyị nọ n'ụlọ ọgwụ ụlọ mkpọrọ anyị na Chukwu okike abịa anyị jikọsa ha ọgwụ nsọ gị. Ndị nke anyị nke dị ego na ndị egede ka ha rue nke ọma eji Chukwu okike abịa ma anyị na-ayọ gị na-asị gị biko uche okwu na iche nta akasarịkwa akasara alọ ndị egede anyị anwụ na-agba kpakpando mmiri ikuku asụkwa m ọdịrị nne dala anyị na Naịjirịa onye ibe ọdụ na efuola anyị ome ọdụ na mmiri esiela anyị n'elu ọdụ na ikuku ya kutela anyị na ụbọchị niile nke ndụ anyị ụta ka anyị si ekpe ya n'ezuo ya wesị ka ọdụbe ka Chukwu okike na-achekwa ma guzo n'aha Chukwu okike abụọ ha nwaanyị ise
ewu nwa Chineke n'ezie. Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue. Yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Hello? Okay, so I know about so in the Madina, I'm a very time was an alcohol yoga. I don't know so I don't know what to come on to this year and the money no you have to
Thank you very much. Whatever the case is, we are not going anywhere. Our people must remain focused. There is something we are working on, and hopefully once that is done, everybody should be able to access us. There are many people calling from across the globe. They want to join IPOB, but they just don't know how to. Don't worry, very soon the platform will be ready. Go ahead, please.
Yes.
Go ahead. Good morning. The world is listening. Go ahead.
Yes. From Mozambique. I remember that was.
Caller WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. My name is Chema Kikugochuku. I'm calling from India. I hail from Mumbai. Mumbai is in Olu province, Biafra land. Mazi, please permit me to acknowledge God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, and appreciate my leader, Mazi Nnamudu Okukano, onye eziokwu. Yes, sir. Chukwu Okike Abiama, anyị na-ebuli aha gị elu. Chukwu kere igwe kere ụwa. Chukwu kere ọnwụ kere ndụ. Chukwu na-eme ka etinye mkpụrụ osisi n'ala opuo mịta mkpụrụ ọma. Chukwu Okike ngụnwa ka anyị na-akpọ, anyị lawa alawa ngụnwa ka anyị na-akpọ, anyị gawa agawa ngụnwa ka anyị na-akpọ. Nekwa nwa uru gị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu onye kpọpụtara n'ije a. Chukwu Okike ọ ga-edugide anyị n'ije a were ruo mgbe anyị ga-efe gị ofufe n'igwe wee sị gị nna ekene dere gị. Ekpe mụ n'aha Chukwu Okike Abiama pụrụ ime ihe niile. Ise, ise, ise. Mazi, thank you very much, Mazi George Onyibe. I know why I called you my master. You are my master. Mazi, your word is thicker than blood. You know, wherever your word dropped, if it is in human beings, then they said they don't know that something dropped in their body. That means that person is a dead body. And believe me, that such person is not the person that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came for. Mazi, I want to thank you so much for your word, for your teachings. I want to thank you, Mazi, that my prayer for you, that whatsoever you ask Chukwu Okike Abiama, he will do it for you. For Chukwu Okike Abiama to use you to do this work in our present time, for us to encounter people like you, for us to know people like you. Some people don't know how it is. But Mazi, no bimnine kana si Chukwu Okike Abiama kpuchigide gị. Anya ndị iro ama mfụ gị, anya ndị ogbu ọcha ama mfụ gị, anya ndị iwe dị n'obi amụ dị n'eze ama mfụ gị. Anya ndị fọnfoju akpa, ndị brown envelope, evil people agaghị ahụ gị, Mazi George Onyibe. Ị ga-agara ije lara ije, ụkwụ ama mkpụ gị, enweghị ihe ndị iro ga-eme gị. Ị ga-arụgide ọrụ a wee ruo mgbe Chukwu Okike Abiama ga-asị gị zuru ike. Ọwụghọ mmadụ ga-asị gị zuru ike n'ọrụ a. Ọfụ aka m na-agọrọ gị Maazị, na-asị na ihe ị na-eme na ndụ ụmụ Biafra, the life that have been dead you are waking is much. But my master, if anybody is not telling you, I'm telling you today that you are waking so many souls. You are bringing them alive again to understand their life, to understand where they come from. And I also thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for his blessings, for him to obey Chukwu Okike Abiama, for him to know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't look face, he look inside your heart. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaks something, if you are in the spirit, you will understand it that this man is talking sense, he's making points. But maybe your face, you will not see it. IPOB, Biafra is a spirit. Biafra see inside you. Biafra don't look at your face. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Chukwu Okike gozie gị. Ihugola na iji na Biafra abịago ya agaghị alụ ọgụ. This constitution ịtadogo Nigeria na mkpọrọ amụ. Ka ihe ọwụzi na awụ okebere na mkpọrọ amụ. My leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu itigidego anyị itigide anyị ka ndị be anyị pụtazie bịa kwuo ihe ewu mkpa ha. You are a teacher. You teach for many years. 1 year you did not receive salary. You are a government worker. You work. You don't receive salary. You are a farmer. You farm nothing. Act like a human being. You are calling international observant. International will come and ask you, who did you kill in your family? Or who died in your places? Those people you are calling, do you know how many people, do you know how many souls they lose to become what they are today? And you are planning now, monkey jumping, and let me go to America and eat banana. Let me go to America and eat burger. But you don't know what they have suffered to bring their country up. You like it now. My leader, Nande, can you take the guy, Mana now, this constitution now, by the special international people, they will answer you. They will answer, because if you are looking to our people, Brown envelope, only Biafra we hear Basashiro Wanine, Mado Potana Pakotagono, Giwoni Kwoku. Now, my leader, I refer to you, put in the street of people, put in the street of Ejo, and to talk about Biafra. Has stoned you to death. You have mind to come out and speak against Biafra again, as you are. I watch the environment you are. I know that you are running, because come and show us your house in Ejo again. Yesterday, you like Ejo people, you take your school to another country. Your people in your village, people are suffering. They don't have school, they are going. The ones that the help that you will give to them, you give it to another country. You love your people, oh. You love your people. May Chukwu Kikabiama have mercy. My leader Mazen Nandekano, Chukwu Kikabiama Goziegi. Amam Nija in a duae. Ige dura, Ige dugida dura in his eye quere na Kushe. This line in a play now, my leader. Carry on. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is gone. Here we are. If you cannot do if you cannot do under the law of India, you cannot live. So our own will not be different. So I say, Mazen Nandekano, my leader. Oh, hey, Biafra. May Chukwu Kikabiama bless the principal officer all over the world. Those that served with their hearts, may Chukwu Kikabiama be with us. In Chukwu Kikabiama Premier's name. He said.
Coming from Enugu province, Ada George Enugu.
You will take money.
I agree now. I just want to thank you, and I say much good that my blessing, because the work we are doing for Biafra is much, and I bless School Kadama for that. I bless School Kadama that he brought you from far and near, brought all of you that are working for Biafra, all my PUD family. I don't know, sometimes I just bend down and bless School Kadama. I will sing and bless School Kadama for bringing down one family, Ipob family, for the restoration of Biafra. We are not going back. We have come to restore Biafra, and Biafra we must restore. There is no going back. You have made us to be stronger, more stronger. The thought is when they chase our leader away, they will kill him. The other time they thought they have killed him. But we tell them, I showed me that my leader is still alive. Until he came out, they know that they did not kill him. They thought that nobody will stay in Biafra land and be talking. Now they have heard us from Biafra land here. We are here talking. I don't know what they want to do. Our leader have the miscreant, they call us miscreant. Everything. They say that this is me that will not go to school, that don't have anything, that they do that kind of Biafra they will not fool. I said, okay, wait now, wait. You will still see. You see, they have seen our leader. They have seen our deputy leader. They have seen everyone. Now me that is did not go to school and did not do anything. They don't even know. They say, how do you people connect and become one family? There are those that read, you don't want to be other. I said, you are just talking rubbish. All of us are the same. Our leader speaks my language. I speak the language of my leader. Every IPOB is speaking the same language. All of us are the same. If you want to die, go and die. That Ginika is did not go to school, and I have a leader that I read that knows everything. If you don't like it, go and die. That Nnamdi is my leader. Go and die, go and perish, go and hug transport. In fact, there is no light in the zoo. Go and fall inside the pit. That Nnamdi is the leader of Jamaica. Sometimes they will ask me, this is my leader, call me. I said, yes. I have his number. Do you want me to give it to you? No. My leader is always calling me. Yes. I said they don't understand these guys. I told them, come and join IPOB to save your life from danger. Nigeria is coming. They are coming to take all of you that do not support their son. I have told them, change your prayer topic. Start praying for their son restoration. They refuse. They are hearing you every day. You are telling them, you are drawing souls. You have made so many impacts. In fact, you made our evangelism so easy. Because if you are talking, I will tell you, what are you saying? Our GO, George, is here in Biafra and talking to you. He's not in diaspora. Before you say that one is in diaspora. No. Our leader is GO, is church founder, is father, reverend, whatever you want to use them. You read Bible from Genesis to Revelation. What do you want to do? School Academy have given us everything. I want to thank my Lord David and my leader, Nnamdi Kanu. May School Academy bless all of you in Biafra land, in diaspora, everywhere our leader is going to. School Academy will keep on favoring him and giving him strength. We have destroyed Nigeria completely. Nigeria is doing very completely. There is nothing like they are being destroyed. Nobody is in Nigeria again. Nigeria is destroyed and being buried forever and ever. Nigeria will not wake up again. Forever and ever, Nigeria will not be a country. If you hear Nigeria, you will run away. Nigeria is dead, and I thank you
very much.
Thank you, my Lord.
Yes,
thank you to all their fights and freedom fighters and those that love freedom and those that are praying for freedom. They will not lack. We will not lack. We will all restore their fire rejoice.
We see. Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm hearing you watching again.
Go ahead. Yeah, good morning.
My own son, my great. Good. Well, and thank you for your using this opportunity to give thanks to Almighty Chukwuka Abiyama for your wonderful work and fantastic work you are doing for we Biafrans. My name is Madam Tesichi Ojugu from Amich, Neus South in Biafra land. But I reside here in Barcelona. There's no problem. I'm also giving thanks to Chukwuka Abiyama, who gave us, for the life of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, Onyendu, the man of my hero, my mentor. So may Chukwuka Abiyama bless all the hardcore Biafrans for this our struggle. That within a short time, I'm strongly believe that our freedom is at our hand, no matter anything. I don't need to say much. It's only to thank 24 hours of my life. I'm always praying, calling my Chukwuka Abiyama to rescue us, as he has given us our able leader, and he must surely lead us to that our promised land. That is sure. Another one, please. For most of Biafrans that are saying that, I'm still repeating it, I said it yesterday. Biafra struggle is not only Igbo affairs. Anybody making that statement is completely liar. He's a completely deceiver and the saboteurs. But I'm begging my brothers and sisters, let us not mind some all these comments, because some of them, they don't know where they are going. Yes, they believe in what our leader is doing, but because of the brand envelope, the Almighty God never give them chance, not Chukwuka Abiyama, their own God. But if their eyes open, as our leader is eye opener to every one of us, they don't need to make that statement. I'm using this opportunity again to send my wonderful greeting to my younger daughter. I'll call her my younger daughter, because the last one of myself will be the age of Efe. This girl from Irobo. Anytime I saw her in anywhere, I'm always enjoying his statement. Not talking of you, Mazonibe. So let us not looking at all those people yabbing, talking for Facebook. Nobody will draw us back for this struggle. That's what I'm begging this morning. Let us continue pushing. Let us continue listening to our leader. And let us continue doing what we are doing. There's no human being on this earth will stop us for getting our Biafra. God has ordained it that Biafra is a divine project that in our own time, under the leadership of Mazen Nandekano, go and mark it today. We are going to restore our great nation. And I strongly believe in that. So, Mazonibe, thank you for giving me this 1 minute opportunity. May the Almighty God continue blessing you. You will live long to see Biafra. Our leader will live long to be. All of us that are in this struggle, we are going to see Biafra in Jesus' name. I prayed. He said, and he said, so continue with your good work.
Thank you. We must continue. Yes, a caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning to you, Mas George.
Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and the lovers of freedom. May the blessing of Chukwuka Abiyama, the creator of heaven and earth, continue to guide and protect every one of us. My name is Ugo, and I am calling from Enugu province this morning. It is a very special privilege, a great one of that matter, for us to be the member of the indigenous people of Biafra. And our leader remains Mazen Nandekano, the most honest person of our own time, a man that refused to betray us. We give glory to Almighty God Chukwuka because this golden gift that He has given to us, we must value it. Despite that some of us fail to recognize this, that this is a very special gift from the Almighty God. We give glory to Almighty God because some of us recognize this, and that is the reason why we follow Him. Mazi, I want to thank you for your wonderful work. The work that you are doing, marvelously you are doing, is very perfect. And it is, again, you inherit the mantle of leadership in IPOB, not because you bought it, not because you take it from somebody, but because Chukwuka Abiyama made it possible. And that is the reason why we will continue to support all of you, the most honest ones of our own time that followed the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. The blessing of Chukwuka will continue to guide and protect all of you as we join hands together for the total restoration of our land. Briefly, before we go, I want to say something. You see, last night I listened, but I couldn't call because of some circumstances. When our brother from Lagos called and mentioned something, you see, this Prophet Nwoko, the African rep, that is on the news. This Prophet Nwoko is living here in Enugu province. And I want to mention something to all that is listening to us this time around. I remember when I saw Prophet Nwoko last. What happened then? Prophet Nwoko came to a particular program that hosted by a radio station here called Solid FM. And this program is designed to come against what we are doing. Because the title of this program is Take Back Nigeria by the People's Code, which I told them that they will forge. And the letter they forged. When they invited this man came and disappointed them. Mazi, pay attention carefully so that you know where I'm coming from. Some of the IPOB members in Enugu, more especially the strong ones, and the call fighters, those that call radio, we organized ourselves and we went to that program because we know that they are going to talk about our leader. We know that they are going to talk against IPOB. And we arrange ourselves and say, as soon as we get there, once they decided to talk against IPOB, we will come against them. And we went there and they invited this Prophet Nwoko. He's an old man, for your information. Prophet Nwoko is a blind man, for your information. And we showed him favor that day. How? When Prophet Nwoko told them that I will not support you people, that what I will support is Biafra, that Biafra is ordained by God, and God signed it since so many years, and that he has been preaching for it. But this time around, for them to come and tell him that he will join hands in taking back Nigeria, he said no, that what he is in support is what Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB is doing, because Chukwu Abiyama ordained it. But Prophet Nwoko made it known to us that day that he was living in America and God sent him down here for him to come and preach Biafra. After, to cut it short, after this man said all these things, it triggered the love of IPOB members because we dominate inside that hall. We cover everywhere in that hall, and these people that host this program, they made available their gift return pan for us to give them money. But we refuse to give them that money. We give it to Prophet Nwoko that particular day. To be your surprise, the guy that brought Prophet Nwoko inside that hall, where his hand filled with money. This man filled his pocket with money because of the love of Biafra, because of what he said. IPOB members, we showed him love massively because we don't count him as somebody that is against us. And even the Solid FM crew that holds that program, we are surprised because they were telling us to support them, but we said no, we will not support you people because you refuse to join IPOB and you are attacking us. Now, as this man, you invited him and he has disappointed you, we must support him. We gave that man money massively, and we say the God of heaven will continue to protect you. We don't find him as an enemy. So how can IPOB kill such a man? Despite that, there is a time when he started saying something that we don't understand. But the reason why I'm sounding this way, nobody come out and say that there is a time when IPOB members gave this man money massively. You will not come out and say that, but you will come and accuse us. Only God, will judge all of you that is against Biafra. Mazi, the reason why I'm sounding this way is because you mentioned impending doom last night. Some people are dying because of what they have caused to themselves. After the cover, stop attacking Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB. For your information, you are bringing doom to yourself and your generation. Master George, may the blessing of people continue to guide and protect you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and God bless you. We are going home, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. There is time for everything. Our people must understand. It is simple this morning. It is time to apply common sense. But people are coming. But I know why people do what they do. I think it's business as usual. But very soon you will know it is not business as usual. Of course, this is Radio Biafra Extra. We are inching closer to the end of this morning segment, Moment of Inspirational Grit. Our people must understand. This is not the time for buying and selling. This is not the time for security of pipeline. This is the time to say freedom, go for freedom, accept freedom, seize freedom, take freedom by every means necessary. God never created anything without first speaking. For him to create the world, the Bible keeps on saying, and God said, and God said. And a day will come, you will know that IPOB said, and IPOB said, and IPOB said, Amazen and the Kano said, Amazuchi Mefo said. Make no mistake about it. A time will come, there will be no more saying, but they become doing, and we will do the do. He who do, he do he. To interpret in English, it simply means he who do he, do he. This is time for talking, but time for doing is going to come. Dear Mama. Call on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, my comrade, good morning. I just called to buttress down a little bit something concerning one man like that, you know, is it Magnus or Magnus or whatever. I want to thank IPOB because the man thought that he can use us to become famous. But we gave him IPOB treatment. Under 1 hour, he came back on the social media and started begging, under which I believe that he has come back to his senses, because when the prodigal son offends his father and later came back to his senses, his father accepted him back again. So had it been that Asare Kubo did the same thing that this very man did, at least we will be fortunate ahead, because I believe he's looking for, you might have be looking for IPOB family to join. And I think Chukwuka will have won a soul. So I believe people that attacks him, that's my own personal opinion, they should refrain and watch him again, because we are moving forward. We should not allow one particular person to distract us. So this is what I want to say this very morning. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. As we sign off from here, the truth is I've not even taken time to listen to what Asari said. And if what he said is not okay and acceptable, certainly every stupidity must be addressed. It doesn't matter who you are. People have died. Nobody makes a fool out of Biafrans anymore. Nobody. Nobody. But then may the Almighty Creator continue to guide and pilot this affair as he used our leader and his deputy to lead us to our promised land. Envy and jealousy will kill many people before they get there, because they thought he would have been there. But you've soiled your hand. You've compromised with Nigerian government, and that disqualifies you. You can't change it. We will meet tomorrow. God be with all of us. And I love genuine Biafrans, honestly. Goodbye for now.
This is my song for freedom. They call me Chris Joki. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil, for still God is always with me. Yeah, He's always with me. And the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home. Yeah, we made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and the time is too late. So join me, let us get it now. For happiness we all rejoice. Yes, we are the children of God. I am talking about the holy land, yeah, where God will always reign, and the sun will shine again. So we the people rejoice, yeah, where no one will tell me, yeah, that my song is beside her, that I will lose my life for singing songs, where there is freedom of speech. Mr. Mepho will remind us that we are children of the Most High God. In Jerusalem we meet again, yeah, because we are the children of God, and the sun will rise.
Hey, ụmụ Chineke lee ọ dabarala. Hey, ọ gịnị na-eme n'ihe? Ọ dabọ. Ọhamadike Biafra. Ọhamadike Biafra. Ọhamadike Biafra. Biafra kwenu. Hey, I don't talk before. When I know what here. When I come block on here, say when I know what here. No problem. When the war start, we go know who be who. Biafrans. How many times did I call you? You don't want to listen. I say boycott every churches that is against freedom. Boycott every food from the Fulani herdsmen. Boycott every onions from the Boko Haram. Boycott anything that come from the north. When we say that no one more could go, they don't want to leave us more go. But they want to carry their food to poison us. Go punish them. I start going to boycott anything will go bring death. And timely death for Igbo land. Biafra land, boycott all their food, not eat their food. I don't talk about boycott Dangote product. Anything we bring. Now, right, you want to kill you, you want to put you under subjection. No listen to them, no buy their food, no buy their cement, no buy their chicken, no buy their anything. I tell you, if you try them, God don't punish you. Now then they hungry you. Now that is the hungry you. Let's I forget. Make I ask now one question. Jumama and Emeka, make I answer me this question very carefully. Land did not finish for Sabah. Land did not finish for Wede. Land did not finish for Anambra. Land did not Port Harcourt. Land did not Aba. Why when they deceive themselves? Say only Yoruba land and Hausa land when I go build the whole match when I go get in the whole world. Now crazy the world now. When are they crazy? May God forgive you now. Make them come back home. I don't talk about. I say boycott every food from Hausa. Boycott their kuli, boycott their suya, boycott their sugar cane. You don't block your ear, say no one here. One day, I tell you, one day, very, very soon, they could roast the human being like a suya, give you for me to go chop up from Hausa, go this and I limit. I don't talk about. No one listen. Take time. Biafrans. Boycott anything that has to do with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, all their products. Now lie. I said I lie, yo. They want to take and kill you. They want to take your land, invade your house and sleep with your women. They're dangerous. So anything that has to do with them. Remember, Boko. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. Fulani herdsmen. Fulani herdsmen. They are bet of self so all of them be the same thing. Now brothers and sisters, though, they know they look back for a kilo, they chop human being like suya. That's how I did not tell you. Any Igbo man, any Biafra man, where you get investment for North, for Kanu, for Sokoto, for Meduguri, Taraba, anywhere where you get investment. Sell and come back home, die no day. They won't kill you. Boycott anything that has to do with Hausa. They are dangerous. No, sir, I do not tell you. They say they be get a man, no take them more. They say they do pedicure, they do manicure, they want clean your leg, they want clean your house. No grill, they want kill you, they go chop you. Not only that one, including their food and their product and anything that has to do with them. Anything where one consign them, not them. Not only that one, if you not say they for Lagos, if they go to Yoruba man church, if they waste your time, carry your time, they pay, they throw your money up and down. Sell the whole property where you go there. Go back home. They don't want you, they don't want you, you know one listen. The people where they bring on this message in Biafra Referendum Media Group worldwide under the leadership of Mazen and the Kane Ohamadike Biafra, one of Biafran land. Thank you, Kemesia. Mr. Producer.
Ipob. One way only.
All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. force to be together. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. Naturally, Biafra go. Yeah. Let my people go. Yeah. Naturally, Biafra go. Yeah. Naturally, my people go. Naturally, my people go. Yeah. Let my people go. Yeah. Wake up this morning and look in the sky. All I see is rising sun. Wake up this morning and look in the sky. All I see is rising sun. Obodo Chukwu Choloma, Obodo Chukwu Nanolua, the land of the rising sun. Yeah, let my people go. Yeah, let my people go. Ekele na de kalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. Yeah, ekele na de kalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. What freedom is all about. Yeah, ekele na de kalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Blessing at all, make a leggy. Oh, Pakistan, we are not fighting for war, but freedom. All we need is freedom. They can't all make a leggy. Oh, no, make a leggy. Oh, make a leggy. Oh, no, Nepuri, Bolu, make a leggy. Oh, make a leggy. Bolu, make a leggy. Oh, all we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. We are not fighting for war. We are fighting for freedom. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. I will be one family. Let my people go. We live together as one. Let my people go. We can never be banished. Let my people go. No matter what the devil may do. Let my people go. We keep on going higher. Let my people go. We are one love. Let my people go. Let my people go. Nande Kano. Let my people go. Eji Mohira Wase. Let my people go. Obasibi Edike Bagu. Let my people go. Eba Poleno. Let my people go. Asengato Lojo. Let my people go. Oye Nechebi Senokiso. Let my people go. Whether the devil like it or not. Let my people go. Biafra must come. Let my people go. We must be free. Let my people go. Credible you see. Credible you see. Guess me. Anyway. I'm gonna Biafra ya against them no wasi. Guess you gonna make it a wonder. Guess you can we are going higher. Incredible you see Wabia.